Men of Reddit, what would you do if suddenly all women disappeared? It was a normal day, like any other. I had woken up, showered, and was getting ready for work when I noticed something was off. I felt this eerie emptiness in the world, an intangible void that I couldn't quite put my finger on. Little did I know, everything was about to be turned upside down. As I drove to work, I noticed the absence of women. They were gone, disappeared into thin air, and with them, something crucial vanished as well. The first few days were filled with chaos. Society had lost its compass, and men were scrambling to find their footing. Suddenly, there were no mothers, sisters, or partners to lean on. The void left by the women in our lives ran deep. I saw some men reveling in their newfound freedom, indulging in superficial pleasures. But not all of us were on that bandwagon. Many of us felt a profound sadness, a sense of loss that shook us to our core. We missed the comforting presence of a mother's love, the warmth of a partner's touch, and the wisdom gleaned from a sister's advice. As days turned into weeks, the world grew quieter, and amidst the chaos, something incredible began to happen. Men started acknowledging the importance of what they had lost. We realized that the value women brought to our lives wasn't just about companionship or physical attraction. It was about their strength, their resilience, and their unwavering ability to nurture and guide. Slowly but surely, men began to band together. We formed communities, fostering solidarity and cooperation. We learned to cook, clean, and take care of ourselves. Life became a collective effort in surviving this new reality. But then, the rumors started circulating. A group of women had mysteriously reappeared. Some said they were being held captive. Others believed it was all a sick joke. It was like a spark had ignited a flame of hope within us. We wanted answers, to unravel the truth behind the disappearance and reappearance of the women we had missed so desperately. We were ready to fight for their return, to uncover the mysteries of this bizarre reality. And then, the unthinkable happened. We were contacted by a mysterious figure, claiming to be from the future. They said they had the answers we were looking for and that they could help us find the women who had gone missing. We were hesitant, but desperate for answers, so we agreed to meet with them. We gathered at a secret location, and the figure revealed their identity. It was a woman. She told us that she had come from a future where the women of the world had been taken away, and that she was the only one who had managed to escape. She told us that the women were being held captive in a parallel dimension, and that we had to travel there in order to rescue them. We were stunned. Could this really be true? We had no choice but to believe her, and so we set off on an incredible journey. We traveled through time and space, facing countless obstacles along the way. But eventually, we made it to the parallel dimension, and what we found there was nothing short of miraculous. The women had been held captive for years, and yet they remained strong and resilient. We freed them, and brought them back to our world. The reunion was emotional, and the joy of having our loved ones back was indescribable. We celebrated for days, and the world was once again filled with laughter and conversation. But the journey wasn't over yet. We had to find a way to prevent this from ever happening again. We had to find a way to protect the women of the world, and keep them safe from harm. And so, we set off on a new mission. We traveled to the future, determined to stop the ones responsible for the abduction of the women. We faced many challenges along the way, but eventually, we managed to reach our destination. And that's where our story ends. For now, we may have saved the women from the parallel dimension, but the future remains uncertain. Will we be able to protect them from the forces of evil? Or will we be too late to save them from the same fate? Only time will tell.